Hello everyone. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you something really cool. So we are going to take some odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, etc. So what we do is when we add these odd numbers 1 plus 3 is 4. Now 4 is the square of 2. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. 9 is the square of 3. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 16. 16 is the square of 4. What is happening here? This keeps on going for all the odd numbers. So that means the sum of these odd numbers equal the number of terms squared. So I'm going to prove this. So we're going to have 1 here. We're going to have 1 plus 2. Then we are going to have 1 plus 4. And this keeps on going until we have a certain 1 plus 2 into n minus 1. As you can see, the pattern is here. So the term minus 1 into 2 plus 1 will give you that odd number. For example, this is the second term. 2 minus 1, which is 1, into 2, which is 2, plus 1 will give you the second term. Now 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 into 2 is 4, plus 1 will give you the third term. So like that pattern, the n term would be n minus 1 into 2 plus 1. So what we're going to do here is we're going to simplify everything. So we have 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, and this happens so on till 1 plus 2n minus 1. So we're going to simplify this. 1 plus 2n minus 2. 2 into n will be 2n, 2 into minus 1 will be minus 2. So this 1 plus 1 will get cancelled and minus 2 will get cancelled. So instead 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. So we get 2n minus 1. So 2n minus 1 is the nth odd number. So 2n minus 1. So we have 2n minus 1. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to copy everything down again. 1 plus 3 plus 5, so on till 2n minus 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 to all of these numbers. So we'll have 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8, and we get all the even numbers. So on till 2n minus 1 plus 1, which will get 2n. So as we can see, the minus 1 gets cancelled because there's a plus 1. So 2n minus 1 plus 1 will be 2n. So now what we're going to do is, can you guess it? Yes, that's correct. We're going to divide everything by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, so on till n. So we have n over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make a formula to find the sum of this. So what you might have noticed is, if we divide it into pairs, n plus 1 and then n minus 1 plus 2, then n minus 2 plus, you guessed it, 3, all of them add up to n plus 1. N plus 1, n minus 1 plus 2 is n plus 1, n minus 2 plus 3 is n plus 1. That this happens so on. So there are many pairs adding up to n plus 1, as you can see. So to find the sum, to make a formula to find the sum, we need to find how many pairs there are. So that's fairly simple. We can see there are n terms and number of pairs would be n by 2. So if it's an odd number, the median would already be n by 2, making it simpler. So the formula, as you can see, would be n plus 1. So n plus 1 is the sum of these pairs. So how many pairs? N by 2. So we can generate a formula. N into n plus 1 by 2 is the sum of n consecutive numbers starting from 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to do back calculation. So first what we had done was we had divided it by 2 from 2n to n. we had divided it by 2. So what we are going to do is we are going to multiply by 2. So what we are going to do is we are going to retake our steps to finally get the sum of all the odd numbers. So this into 2, the 2 will get cancelled, this will get cancelled, and we have n into n plus 1. So over here in the next step, what we had done was add 1 to all of this. So what we are going to do is subtract 1 from all of these terms. So there are n terms. So we have to subtract n into 1, which is n. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify this. N into n plus 1 is n square plus n. N into n is n square, and n into 1 is n. So n square plus n minus n. We cancel this out. And what do we get? We get n squared. N is the term and we square it. So if there are 2 terms, 2 square is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 terms, 3 square is 9. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. 4 square is 16. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 16. 5 square is 25. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 is 25. So on. So that was a proof I've made and discovered, and I like to share. So thank you.